Lambo. Let me go ahead and show you exactly what I could do for your business. All right, the very first thing I want to do is I want to show you how we leverage Facebook artificial intelligence with Instagram to bring you more clients. If you have a second, I would like to go ahead and talk to you about what I could do for you. Boom. You just Welcome back, Middleman Mastery people. It's your boy, your host, Lambo. Today what I want to talk about is self-confidence and why you need it to grow your business. Self-confidence is something that a lot of us lack, especially when we're starting to build a new business, because we're not certain of our results, right? But one of the things that you have to understand is in order for you to sell your product, in order for you to sell your services, people have to believe in that service. It has to make sense to people. And in order for it to make sense to people, you have to make sense of it first. Okay? If you don't understand your own business, if you don't understand how to grow your own business, if you don't feel confident about your own business, believe me, nobody else will. Okay? And that's one of the hardest things for a lot of entrepreneurs, especially when they're beginning to understand. Listen, you don't have to know everything. And I'll give you guys an example. With my social media marketing agency, which I started the beginning of this year in 2019, the very first month of me growing that business, I didn't get one client. All right, I just kept going from business to business to business. I think I booked over 30 appointments that actually showed. And out of those 30 appointments that I booked, I made over 200 calls. All right, so I just want you guys to know I was putting in a lot of work. And it just required experience. It required me understanding how the business worked, right? This is one of the biggest things that a lot of people leave out of social media marketing is it requires a lot of sales, and you need sales skills. Now, these sales skills will come in the form of what you know. So luckily for you, you found my channel. I'm going to be going ahead and showing you some of these sales skills that you need to grow your digital marketing agency. The very first skill is you have to be confident. Yes, being confident is a skill. It's something that you have to keep practicing daily, all right? You have to be confident in what you're selling, which is your services, right? You have to be able to lie to yourself to believe that you are the best, even if you don't feel like it. Now, how do you become confident in your business? If you're doing social media marketing, or if you're trying to get a high ticket client, you have to be 1,000% confident. If you want somebody to pay you $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in retainer plus, you have to believe in your product. And I get it. When you're first starting, you don't feel like you know it. You don't feel like, I don't know if I can bring them results. Believe me, we all go through that. When I first started, as I said, my digital marketing agency, I didn't get a client my first month. Over 30 appointments. I didn't get my first client. But I was learning the skills of being confident. Luckily for me, I had already done a lot of studying. I'd already started my Shopify store. If you look at this channel on YouTube, for those of you that are on the podcast, you probably can't hear this, but you can't see this. But on YouTube, if you type in Lambo Shopify, I'll pop up. And on my Shopify store, I used my results on my Shopify store to try to talk to clients on how I could bring them business, how I could bring them leads to get their business to the next level. I particularly loved the high ticket realm, just because high ticket made more sense to me, right? Why would I put the same effort into something that would pay me less than $1,000? It didn't make sense to me. Actually less than $1,500, to be honest with you. It didn't make sense to me because I feel as though that they both require the same energy. However, clients that do pay more require a little bit more work. So the very first lesson that I want to talk about is self-confidence. If you are not confident in your skills to perform, it's very, very simple. The very first thing is you need to start practicing on those skills. So in high ticket social media marketing, if you're trying to get a high ticket client, you have to, one, practice your pitch, how you're pitching. Hey, my name is Lambo. let me go ahead and show you exactly what I could do for your business. All right, the very first thing I want to do is I want to show you how we leverage Facebook artificial intelligence with Instagram to bring you more clients. If you have a second, I would like to go ahead and talk to you about what I could do for you. Boom, you just booked your first appointment, my man, my woman, wherever you are, right? You just booked your first appointment. So after you book your first appointment, when you start sitting down with the client, you have to be confident, okay? If you're not confident for one bit, you lose them. Now you could fake it. You could fake your confidence. I could tell you that right now. You could fake it, because that's what I used to do. I mean, now I have results, so I don't, I just go in and I'm always confident. But when I first started, I wasn't sure I could bring results. But I wanted somebody to bet on me. I wanted somebody to give me a chance to be able to show them what I can do for their business, because I understood Facebook marketing in and out. I call myself a Facebook, I think I have a PhD in Facebook marketing, man. That's how many hours I have devoted to learning Facebook. I spent about a whole 2 years just learning it before I started my social media marketing. So, I might have one up on some people, but I still wasn't confident in my business, being able to be a business owner and getting my business in front of people. And luckily for you guys on this channel, you will learn all my Facebook tips and tricks, because I'm going to go ahead and share that through these I'm going to share that on this channel, so you guys will get all that information. But the first thing that you need to do is you need to be confident. If you're not confident, you're not going to make a sale. So the very first thing that I could recommend for you in order for you to be confident is, one, you have to do a lot of learning. You have to learn how to market on these platforms. 1000%. The second thing is you have to believe in yourself. One thing you have to realize is there's a lot of competition out there, okay? But that doesn't matter, because a lot of people always say, okay, what if the other person is better than me? Or what if the other person sucks? Who cares? Look, when I'm pitching a client, I don't care who is selling down the street, what marketing agency came, whether that marketing agency is charging them $700 or $5,000. I don't care. Why? Because they don't have me. And just like you, they don't have you. Whatever your skills are, whatever you're bringing to the table, it is unique. And that in itself is very, very valuable. So, there's going to be more episodes on how to digest this stuff, but we're about to get started. We're about to get dirty. I just want you guys to know that whenever you are in front of a business owner on a B2B, high ticket B2B, the very first skill that you need is self-confidence. That is very, very easy. If you need to wake up every morning and tell yourself, look, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best at this. Nobody can beat me. If that's what you have to tell yourself that. If every time you're going to sleep, look, I'm the best at sleeping, man. I'm about to hit these Z's like nothing. Tell yourself, look, you have to tell yourself you're the best, because that's the only way you will believe that you're the best. And once you believe you're the best, it starts oozing out of you. And guess what? The customer, the client, is going to take that and is going to say, this guy is very confident. I don't understand what he's saying, but he is so confident that I'm going to bet on him. And that's all you need. That's how I was able to get my first client, by me just being confident. And that's what I want to tell you today. Okay? So, the very first skill that you need in order for you to start getting high ticket clients. In order for you to start getting high ticket clients, the very first skill that you need is self-confidence. All right? Hopefully you found this informative. If you're on YouTube, make sure you comment below. For those people listening on a podcast, go ahead and take a look at the show notes. Subscribe to the channel. If you love this content, there's about to be much more coming. I'll just be 100% transparent. This is my first episode. So there's much more to come. And hopefully you guys like what I'm talking about. I'm also going to be teaching you guys how to leverage on Facebook. For that, unfortunately, that cannot be on the podcast. You would have to go on my YouTube channel to be able to look at it. But all you have to do is go on it and type in Middleman Mastery, and you'll be able to see me. And I'm going to teach you the concepts of being a middleman, which is the best thing you could do. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys on the next episode, and we're going to dive right into it, to the second skill you need for a high ticket client. All right. See you guys. Bye-bye.